While it was going on, I was shocked, I was hurt, surprised, sad. I remember saying very vividly, "Is this America?" But that sadness over the years turned into anger. It's turned into disappointment with how people are whitewashing, downplaying, just flat out denying what me and my coworkers went through that day. It's a slap in the face and it's a gut punch.
January 6th was a horrible day. More than 140 officers were injured because people were fighting on his behalf. These people were not patriots, heroes, warriors, or political prisoners. These were people that were attacking the Capitol. If those people are those things and you give them those connotations, then who are we, the police officers?
January 6th was real. It wasn't a tourist visit. It wasn't a peaceful protest. It was an attack on our Capitol Police. It was an attack on our democracy. The men and women of the Capitol Police, the Metropolitan Police Department, served bravely, and they protected members of Congress, Republicans and Democrats alike.
Things changed that day for me and my colleagues. I lost my health, my career, and my faith in our democracy. Makes me wonder, why did I risk my life defending those elected officials who now support the former president when he sent the mob to attack the Capitol?
Shortly after January 6th, you saw every politician condemning what had happened, from Senator Ted Cruz to Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham. All these individuals said that Donald Trump was responsible for it, that what happened that day was one of the darkest days in our country. But shortly after, when they met with Donald Trump, the tone started to change. They started to downplaying it, putting the blame away from Donald Trump where it belonged. That was one of the pivotal moments where it's almost like they got their marching orders and what to say. And it's really unfortunate that we're still that way 4 years later.
Some of my colleagues died in the aftermath because what they experienced on January 6th, instead of honoring their sacrifice, Republicans are willing to pardon those same people who attacked the officers, while at the same time, publicly, in front of the cameras, they go and say, "We support the police, we back the blue." How is pardoning those criminals supporting the police?
Was a slap in the face. However, Donald Trump ran on it for his presidency, so it wasn't like this is a surprise that it's coming. That's why I've been out here doing the work that I've been doing to push back against it. On election night, it felt like a dagger through the heart, because it felt like majority of the voters decided that holding Donald Trump accountable was not as important as some of these other issues were. What me and my coworkers went through, the attack on the Capitol, the attack on this country, that Donald Trump was responsible for, it just seemed like it wasn't enough. I want to think so much more of America. We're better than this. We deserve better than this. And I just wanted the people of America to realize that.
The only reason why it's peaceful now is because he won. When he was not winning, he was alleging that the election was rigged, the system is rigged. But only after he began to see the results, that he was winning, he was getting ahead, that's when he changed tune.
They're trying to erase what happened that day. Their goal is to rewrite history. The thing about history is if you don't learn from it, you're doomed to repeat it. Donald Trump has escaped accountability, but we will continue to tell the story about what he did and what he did not do and why he is responsible for what happened that day.
At the end of the day, if you remove Donald Trump's name out of the equation and you put anybody else in the same scenario, you will want me and my colleagues to do the same. That's why I don't have any regrets, because I was doing my job. I kept my oath, and I defended this country at home and abroad.
I'm Harry Dunn, former United States Capitol Police officer.
My name is Aquilino Gonell. I'm a former United States Capitol Police sergeant, and I was at the Capitol on January 6, 2021.
I was at the Capitol on January 6, 2021, and defended Congress from thousands of violent, hate-fueled insurrectionists. As we mark January 6, we must remember this attack on our democracy and the dark stain it has left on our American history. We must call Congress to publicly oppose the pardoning of those who attacked the Capitol in order to overturn the will of the people 4 years ago. I will never forget what took place on January 6, 2021, and I expect Congress to do the same. Tell Congress to oppose the pardoning of those who attacked the Capitol.